I'm Glyn Hollingshead of the Thames Valley Police Traffic Department. Now, I've been a traffic officer for 20 years, and it's my pleasure to introduce this video to you. The things you see on this video are all too common, and the grief they cause all too real. I know, I've dealt with the results. Now, what we'll show you are the stupid things that people do, what some of you may have done. So let's work together. None of us are too good to learn. Let's drive better, let's drive slower, and let's save lives. Now, some people think car chases are fun. Ask yourself, fun for who? This driver puts other people's lives at risk. During this sequence, you will see dangerous overtaking, high speeds, and a total lack of care on narrow country lanes.
A340 Golf 913 Oscar November Foxtrot Red Astra GTI planning to stop 3 up towards the A4. Tango Romeo 35. Yes, vehicle planning to stop 340 is approaching right hand bend. Confirm Golf 913 Oscar November Foxtrot. It's going for an overtake, 70 miles an hour, approaching Tidmarsh through Tidmarsh Village, 40 mile an hour speed limit ahead, 85 miles an hour, braking, behind a white XR2, reducing speed, 40 miles an hour, going left, back way to Tilehurst. Left hand bend, blind, 60 miles an hour. This has been recorded on video. Confirm Golf 913 Oscar November Foxtrot coming up behind a white Marina van, uniform Bravo Whiskey. 400 X-ray, it's going for the overtake, approaching slow shines, left hand bend, no reduction in speed, almost took out a blue Peugeot, approaching Dunhide Lane to the right hand side, accelerating, 2 pedestrians on the footpath, accelerating, 50 miles an hour. Solomon Hill towards Tilehurst, 35. Roger. Right hand bend. Accelerating hard, 50 miles an hour, across the central white line. Approaching oncoming vehicle. Snaking over the road, wrong side of the road, a right hand bend, series of bend sign, going right, braking hard, sharp right bend, over the central white line, left hand bend, braking, towards Purley, long lane towards Purley, right hand lane, no view, accelerating hard, 50 miles an hour. Confirm 3 occupants, braking hard, right hand bend. Numerous vehicles ahead, 40 mile an hour speed limits. 40 mile an hour limit, 4 or 5 miles an hour approaching the back of a white Cavalier Foxtrot 587. Oscar Juliet Hotel. Overtaking in front of oncoming vehicle, accelerating hard, 40 miles an hour, approaching school, accelerated away, 40 miles an hour, passing junction, towards the A, correction, braking hard, right hand bend, blue lights activated, 2 tones on, still no response, 5 to stop, right hand bend, crossing the white lines, approaching the traffic light junction, roadwork sign ahead, it's red traffic lights with the A329 through the red lights, going left, 329, approaching roadworks, going straight on, approaching slow moving queue of traffic, 40 mile an hour speed limit, we're doing 50. Indicating to go left, indicating, get ready for a decamp, into the bus lane, go alongside John, vehicle stopping.
In this sequence, watch for the bike. His speed was checked using a Vascar speed detection device and shows his average speed was 120.8 miles an hour, over 1.5 miles. What would he do if something went wrong?
Just gone past us on the approach 29. I'll give you a countdown for the overbridge as you go through 9. Countdown coming up, time switch off, now. That's him just going off under the first bridge to 9, over.
The roads are wet, it's raining, but look at the car in front, climbing all over the other one. Watch as he overtakes now. One car, cyclist to the near side, not satisfied with that, let's have 2 cars. And what about the oncoming traffic? And then he rams himself into a gap. Not a lot of care for other people, is there? Well, he wasn't satisfied with his first effort. See what he does this time. It's a left-hand bend, and watch for the oncoming traffic. And look at that, as he's overtaking, on come the brake lights. He's happened to force himself into a gap to avoid an accident. Not too clever, that. This driver thinks any place for an overtake will do. What about people coming in opposite direction? Now look at this now, with a 50 in a 30 limit. Is the helicopter any good? I think these sequences show you just how good it is. The helicopter hovers calmly above, watching, filming and directing the police cars. There's no need for them to get too close. The helicopter's seeing it all. If the car leaves the road, along dirt tracks, across fields, the helicopter follows. No problem. And even if they get out of the car, the helicopter watches them. The result's always the same, a trip in the back of a police car.
The location we've come to this morning is the M4 motorway in Berkshire. It's situated about half a mile west of junction 14, which is the Hungerford turnoff. As you can see, this morning it's quite misty in the area, but 6 months ago, at about 10 to 7 in the morning of Wednesday the 13th of March 1991, this area was described by witnesses as a wall of fog. And within that wall, over 50 vehicles were involved in a multiple pile-up. Over 30 of those vehicles were completely burnt out, and as a result of the accident, 10 people were killed.
Another stolen car, nighttime visibility, and no care for other people's property.
Still there. Stack of cars.
Yeah, Tango Romeo 35, just coming onto the Oxford Road, Reading. Vehicle failing to stop, Yankee Uniform Bravo, 535 X-ray. Left onto the Oxford Road towards Reading Town Centre. Turning right into Argyle Street towards the Rose and Thistle Public House. Yeah, brake lights coming on, decant Argyle Street.
Rammed us, Yankee Uniform Bravo, 535 X-ray.
Yeah, the vehicle's rammed us, Argyle Street. Coming up to the Rose and Thistle Public House. Brake lights on, left. I think this is Argyle Road towards Reading Town Centre. Braking again. Driver's door opening. Yeah, Argyle Road by the Rose and Thistle pub.
I got it. Yeah, Tango Romeo 35, one in custody. Can you send a sergeant, please? And one other double crew car, urgent.
Tango Romeo.
Here we go again. Another motorway idiot. Look at the way he pushes people. Overtakes on the inside.
Yes, you're still going through the road, boys, travelling north. Do bear in mind in case he comes up the M40, over.
Yes, received. Tango Mike 045. Tango Mike 045.
Tango Mike 045.
Yeah, we've turned out from Tango Mike. We will start heading for junction 18. We need to throw further rubbish out.
Watch out, the police car stays back, wary of objects being thrown out. Yep, there comes the objects.
Another calling, motorway.
Tango Romeo 92, by the way.
Tango Romeo 92.
Yeah, now approaching junction with the M40. Vehicle still in lane 2 of the roadworks. It's still approaching junction, vehicle still lane 2. Now moves into lane 1. That vehicle has gone off M40 at junction 16. Birmingham, Oxford, over.
Vehicle turned left northbound M40, junction 16. Tango Alpha 90.
Alpha 0, we're coming up to 4 now. If we sit on 4, Tango Mike 045, if he goes down to 2, that's okay with you. 90.
Tango Mike 045.
Yeah, 045, we were committed to 18, anticipating he might go that way. We'll have to go that way now, over.
Roger.
Tango Romeo Romeo 92.
Hey, Romeo 92.
Romeo 92, vehicle is still northbound M40, joining the main carriageway from the slip road, out into lane 2. Just cut over Vauxhall Carlton, Lima 787, uniform Delta Sierra. Vehicle now maintaining 2 and 3, 74 miles an hour.
Alpha 97, HB.
Picture Alpha 97. Yeah, check in now.
Obliged, for information, vehicle still lane 3. Slowed down to 80 miles per hour, maintaining lane 3, over.
Yes, Roger.
Yeah, 92, vehicle approaching 1 mile marker for junction 4, still in lane 3. Speed maintained at 80 miles per hour, still lane 3. Yeah, vehicle now approaching half mile marker to junction 4, lane 2, lane 2. Yeah, vehicle now gone to lane 1, slip road marked A404, back into lane 2, 300 yard countdown marker, 200 yard countdown marker, vehicle straddling lane 2 and 3, 75 miles an hour, approaching the junction, vehicle lane 3, lane 3. Vehicle committed through junction 4, northbound M40, over.
Roger, vehicle gone through junction 4 northbound. Telegraph 90.
90, rolling block from 3 lanes near up stationary traffic.
X-ray Alpha 97.
X-ray Alpha 97 can confirm a vehicle through 4, straddling lane 1 and 2 at the moment. No deviation. Approaching a heavy goods vehicle and slow moving traffic. For the vehicle putting the rolling block on, be aware he may well try the hard shoulder. He may well try the hard shoulder. 100 yards from the rear. Slow moving vehicles at the moment.
19.
Still in lane 3. In lane 3. Slowing down in lane 3 into the near side. Hard shoulder, onto the hard shoulder. Moved onto the hard shoulder. Moving through on the hard shoulder. Moving through on the hard shoulder. Moving through on the hard shoulder. Lead traffic car. Where he's approaching you now. Through the block, through the block. Hot stuff's being thrown out of the vehicle. You have a large clear space in front. Can we try and get a couple of traffic cars in front of the offending vehicle?
Yeah, 92, we're going to go through in front of her.
Yes, 92.
Watch how the helicopter observer directs the police cars, moves them into position until they can finally safely stop the vehicle.
Second vehicle through in front.
Nigel, stay lane 1, stay lane 3, sorry, stay lane 3.
Being manoeuvring. I'm in the middle at the moment. Slow down. Side vehicle move up.
Lane.
Inside vehicle move up. Take him out, take him out.
90, he's running alongside us, trying to ram us off the road. To the verge, he take us on to the verge, he stop.
We have a stop. Stop. No further.
It's the M40 towards London, and it's just after rush hour. Watch the readout on the bottom of the screen as the car overtakes the police car. The VASCAR device is activated as it passes. The patrol car is now measuring the distance of the check. You can see that on the bottom right of the screen. The time of the check is also being timed. The speed above the distance is the patrol car's speed, which you'll see at the moment is just over 100 miles an hour. And that's the speed that the patrol car needs to do to keep in contact with the target. The other readings on the screen give you the time of day and the date. The vehicle's just out of screen at the moment, coming back into screen in lane 3. Now it all looks nice and clear, but what about the other car drivers if something goes wrong? What about the car drivers having this car coming up behind them at high speed? Are they going to realise the speed and pull out in front of it? The speed's now over 130 miles an hour, and the distance now is over 2 miles. The patrol car you'll see is now travelling 137 miles an hour to stay in contact. The traffic officer has received many days of training to make him safe at this speed, and that training is updated all the time. Ask yourself, what training's the other driver had? Now watch as the target car goes under the bridge ahead. The time switch is switched off, and as the patrol car goes under the bridge, the distance switch is switched off. You'll see the speed then is shown at 122.4 miles an hour, a ridiculously high speed. Watch the first car now. A serious offence of careless driving, cutting the roundabout. After committing an armed robbery in the city centre, the getaway vehicle is monitored by the air support unit. Eventually, all occupants are apprehended.
Traffic in front, heading towards the Tesco's roundabout, Roger.
Right round the roundabout, going back towards Chester.
Towards Chester, Roger.
XL for 97.
97, have you got it over?
We're over the scene and we'll take commentary on your say-so.
Please take the commentary, XL for 97.
The vehicle is now Tesco's towards the M40 junction 9. Traffic vehicles, 2 traffic. 9791 is moving down a rolling block. He's coming into lane 3, still in excess of 100 miles an hour. Still high speed, undertaking in lane 1, in excess of 90 miles an hour. Coming to the hard shoulder, 91, accelerate. And he's on the hard shoulder, coming on the inside of the traffic car. Tango Alpha 91 is now the lead vehicle. 2 traffic cars still coming underneath, joining the convoy from the rear.
Roger, that's Tango Alpha 91 behind target vehicle.
Coming off at junction 8,
Roger, leaving the motorway junction 8.
Coming off to the roundabout junction 8, slowing right down now, skidding, tyres locked up, come to a stationary position. A vehicle is at a standstill on top of junction 8 and the traffic cars are starting to box him in. Traffic officers are out. Vehicle stop. Still not blocked into the front. The traffic officers are out of the vehicle. The vehicle has the occupants out, so they are arresting him. No further units to this location.
Tango Charlie 17. Tango Charlie 17, over.
Yeah, warning custody. Please stay no further distance required.
Tango Charlie 17, over. Roger, that's motorway, all units not on scene. You can cancel. Tango Mike 99, over.
Remember what the highway code says about overtaking. Don't overtake at junctions, don't overtake on hatched areas. But that doesn't matter for that driver ahead. Straight across the hatchings, across the junction, into the path of vehicle signalling to turn right into the junction. Sometimes you've got to ask yourself, what's the chase about? This one, the man's wanted. Why can't he just give himself up instead of causing all this danger? The helicopter hovers calmly above, watching, filming and directing the police cars. There's no need for them to get too close. The helicopter's seeing it all. If the car leaves the road, along dirt tracks, across fields, the helicopter follows. No problem.
You're on single crew, this is a bit difficult, over. Vehicle slowing, he's driven into a field on the offside, driving through a field. These two may reach front on the traffic unit directly under the helicopter now. Area leads up to the private airstrip. Still continuing through the crop. If the traffic car continues along the gravel track, he can come right up to the airfield area.
Roger, Tango Romeo 14, I think that's you, over.
Yeah, we've still got him in sight, he's pretty much to undo the gate. From 97, he's back out of the field of crops onto the airstrip. Still travelling west. Directly opposite Jack's Food at Field on the A4.
Yes, that's the information for all units. He's got barbed wire trailing from the vehicle at the rear. Stay away.
Up to a minor road that leads from the A4 back towards Bradfield. Straight across into the field opposite. Into the field of crops there. Continuing across the field towards the A4. Still going across the field. To 97, if we go this way, are we okay? Affirmative, towards Feeden. He's going down through the field towards, I think it's the Emerald Lady Guest House. Come out on the little crossroads down there. Under Romeo 14, we're on the A4. He's right close to the A4. Traffic car in the back road, stay where you are. Yes, 97, I've got him in view. The Range Rover is now travelling along beside the M4, topping 4, but away from the A4. He's just driving round and round in the field of crops. Vehicles still in the field. For your information, map reference is approximately 613, 694.
Map reference 613, 694, all units.
Still driving round and round in this field of crops. Coming up to a hedge. Straight through the hedge as the traffic car stops on the road under the helicopter. Still ploughing through the field of crops. This is up towards Beenham House area. Tango Romeo 1-4, can we have another car? The windscreen has gone on the Range Rover. Still in the field of cross towards a ditch and hedge. He's into the ditch and hedge. The vehicle has come to a standstill by the farm under the helicopter. Passenger door open, one male, black t-shirt out, wearing a white coat, both running behind
And even
the
if they
farm.
get out of the car, the helicopter watches them. The result's always the same, a trip in the back of a police car.
From 97, they're walking slowly towards us with hands in the air. They cross the concrete yard.
Roger, exit down to 6-1.
From 97, both have been detained. 97.
First left into Perry Main. Perry Main.
Another stolen car.
Perryman, cul-de-sac at the end.
Watch how the car drives into someone's garage.
Stopping and
Don't
turning.
care whose garage it is, does he?
It's gone under a carport at the end of Perryman. Your transit's just arriving.
Roger, Tango Papa 1-4, you receiving?
You're receiving. We're on the estate that we've lost over. A green jacket, a blue trousers.
Straight through their garden. Policeman behind him. Helicopter above.
Now on foot, High Street.
Another policeman joins the chase. There's no escape. The helicopter's watching, telling the policeman where to go. And yep, he's caught. Trip to the police station.
Papa 1-2.
Go Papa 1-2.
I'm in Newport right now. Can you update me what we're looking for now?
If we have a decaf North Street, New Bradwell, one person has been detained. Over.
So here's an idiot who thinks he knows it all. Look at his speed. What about the stop sign? Well, look at the wheelie. He thinks he's a trick cyclist.
Ambulance emergency. Road accident, whereabouts? A34. A34 at Pear Tree. And what's involved? 5 cars.
In this incident, 2 young men driving a van hit a parapet on the M40 motorway. They were both severely injured, and to remove them required considerable cooperation between the ambulance, fire and police services. The driver is trapped by his lower legs and has also suffered a broken jaw and multiple minor injuries to his lower limbs. Whilst paramedics are working on the driver, the passenger also receives attention, as he too has suffered serious injuries. The costs of dealing with an accident of this kind are not just the salaries of the personnel working at the scene, but include many personal costs to the injured casualty. Sometimes, fractures of the lower limbs or pelvis can lead to permanent minor disability, such as an inability to participate fully in sport. But it's not only the physical injuries that have to be taken into account, as there will also be financial considerations. Finally, there will be the anxiety of knowing that the driver, for a moment's inattention, may have injured, perhaps severely, other people, who may include friends or relatives.
Derek, how old are you?
21.
21. And how long have you been driving your car?
4 years now. Maybe 5, isn't it? Something. 4.
And you're Derek's fiancée?
Yeah.
How did you feel when you first heard about his accident?
It was panic. I just didn't know what had happened because they'd only brought him in 10 minutes earlier when they rung me and they didn't really know what had happened yet.
Yeah, so it must have, you've had a long way to drive all the way down here.
Yeah.
So how did you feel on the drive?
I was just hoping that it wasn't as bad as what I was expecting. I was hoping it'd be settled there and it'd be okay.
Oh, it's nice to see you smiling now anyway about everything. Maybe you're...
Not much to smile about, that's all right.
No.
I can't explain it, it's just so bad, just sat there. And you're totally conscious, like, you sat there and they're cutting around in your ache, you know, your legs are cut. Your mate sat beside us screaming his head off, and you just traumatic, really, it's horrible. I never want to go through it again. That's probably why I don't want to drive.
Mm. I mean, obviously, it's not sure why the accident happened, but I mean, would you say to anybody else who's maybe just starting out driving, give them any warning about driving at all?
Yeah, always just don't rush, just take it steady, because you'll learn like I've done. I've learnt the hard way. There's no need for it. If you just take it steady and make sure you're all right and everything, just don't rush about. It's deadly. I'm lucky to be here, to tell you the truth, I think.
This is Lee, who's been with us for 8 days now. He was a passenger in the white van that was involved in the incident on the M40 that you saw earlier on in the video. As you can see, he sustained quite a nasty injury to his pelvis. He's also injured both of his legs, one of which has been fixed and the other one which is being treated in traction. He is going to need to be in this position for some weeks to come, but we are hoping to get him to a hospital closer to home just before Christmas. I wonder if you can tell us, Lee, how things are going on at the moment.
Oh, it's okay, it's fine, really. No problem. Just a few aches in my back and my bum from not being able to move from this position.
Do you find it very boring being stuck in bed for this length of time?
Yeah, very boring. It's a good job I got a telly.
Yeah. And how do you feel being so far away from home? Do you find that quite difficult?
Well, it's not so bad, but it's a lot further for the visitors to travel, isn't it? They've got to stop down here when they come, which will cost them a lot more money.
This accident happened at 6 o'clock in the morning on the M40 north of Kidlington, near Oxford. There are still 3 young men trapped in the vehicle.
Your son, Mark, was involved in a very bad traffic accident at 6 o'clock on the M40 this morning when his transit van was in collision with a lorry. How did you first hear about it?
The police phoned me up at 8:30 this morning and said he'd been in a bad accident and he was still trapped in the van with the other 2 boys. They was being very careful to get him out. And he said, but they're all conscious. So we came straight down here.
And can you tell me what happened to you this morning?
I fell asleep at the wheel and went underneath the back end of a lorry travelling on the motorway.
Have you any idea of your injuries?
Well, when I had the accident, my leg was like wedged pretty tight into the dashboard, and I think I broke my leg in a couple of places.
Yes, you have. You've got a very nasty break of your leg. Have you any idea how long you're going to be in hospital?
I've not a clue.
Well, you're going to be talking about at least a couple of months around the hospital, depending on what they do, and you'll be going to theatre later on today. Have you got anything to say to any learner drivers?
Well, on average I drove about 1,000 miles a week, and I always thought it had happened to someone else. It had never happened to me. There's just no control over it. If ever you feel tired, just stop, for God's sake, stop. Next time it could be someone dead.
He was involved in a road traffic accident last Monday, that's 7 days ago. He was involved in the accident and he was in a blue van. And he's actually asked to see the photographs. Here you are, Mark.
God.
Can you say what you think about these photographs, Mark?
I'd say I'm lucky to be alive. Very lucky. It's a right mess, isn't it? I honestly don't know how I survived.
What's your reaction to these photographs?
Well, I've had a look at them and I think I'm damn lucky to be alive. It's definitely opened my eyes and I'll never be as stupid again. It's just a shame I had to learn the hard way, really.
This driver has suffered a tension pneumothorax, a potentially life-threatening injury of the lung and chest wall. If untreated, this can result in breathing difficulties and perhaps death. You see many people working on him, sometimes at great personal risk.
Yeah, sure. Just a couple.
All of these people are involved as a result of a moment's inattention. Here we have another head-on collision. This driver suffered internal injuries as well as fractures. This accident occurred in the early hours on the A40 near Whitney. We must appreciate the teamwork involved to deal with the injuries from road traffic accidents. The time of these attendants could be otherwise spent dealing with other patients. A multiple accident on the M40 motorway in dense fog. There were 17 injuries and 1 fatality.
driver's seat. All is quiet, the air is still, chilling out in the midnight thrill. Check out the motor that's flashing fast. See those street lights flashing past. You can't tell me that crime don't pay. I don't care if I die today.
Joyriding is my game. Dangerous and ever in my brain. I did it for kicks, I don't know why. No one told me I had to die.
Burning rubber smells so sweet against the tarmac of the city street. Foot down hard against the floor. Screaming engine can't give no more. Nicking cars, it's all the same. Just like life, it's only a game. In the gutter, see the crowd. It's too late to stop me now.